Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
3-2, full count. Fly ball out toward left center field. And Springer will tuck this one in to retire the side. Striding in for Houston, Martin Maldonado, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. Swing, and he pops him up. Muncy has room in foul territory. 1 out. 1 out now in the Houston third, and that brings in George Springer. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving. D-Roll, both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 1 out and a runner on second base. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Peterson has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Brantley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Ready on 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. To the plate now, Will Smith. Snap throw to first. Not in time. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Smith brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out. Next up is Max Muncy as Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Now to the plate, Kike Hernandez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Slow roller left side. Bregman has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at-bat with runners in scoring position. But at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
The 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. It's a run up. Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
To short, right to him. And that's the first out. Riding in once again, Yordan Alvarez, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger is there, 2 gone. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Now batting, Chris Taylor. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Lance McCullers, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Here's Mookie Betts.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roy, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base run.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. 4 runs, 9 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Up with it, Maldonado, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So here's Yuli Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Smith is there. 2 down. So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here.
And with 1 swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Framber Valdez takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Into the box, Will Smith. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Fouled away.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, the first baseman.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 5 runs, 10 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Good swing just a little early, and they'll see another payoff pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 14.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And strike 3 called, as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. But the Dodgers add on. George Springer the next to hit. First pitch of the at-bat.
The center fielder.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Betts, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Around second, he's on his way to third, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Michael Brantley becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. From the belt, the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. Standing in now, Yordan Alvarez. Bounce towards the mound, and that's the 2nd out. Here's Carlos Correa now, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in the long ball threat, Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Check swing and a quick appeal down to third, but Darryl Parker says he did not go around. It's ball 1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. In now, Chris Taylor, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Catch made there by Altuve, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting. Right
Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. Singled homer run in his last time up. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Kyle Tucker.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
The first baseman, number 10, Ulietsky.
Pedro Baez takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Baez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. So a big spot here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. The 1-0 home.
Nope, that's down.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the stretch. 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Down to 3-1.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is.
This is the cat and mouse of today's game. 3-1 almost definitely bought you that fastball, and he took it. Interested to see if this pitcher goes to that well again. Fear of bases being loaded, or he's willing to break something off.
The second baseman.
Jose Altuve is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Betts has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag. Here's Michael Brantley. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
2-0 to Brantley.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. He's in there at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
And it's quickly 0-2. 3 runs already home here. Stays alive, still 0-2. Back up the middle. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. And now the runner from third scores to give him a very important insurance run. Now a 7-5 game. At the plate, Yordan Alvarez. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. And they'll add 1 more as the run scores from second to make it 8-5 now.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
This one's skied out toward right. Betts is there. Let's see if they test it. On to first, and they get the double play. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Into the box, Cody Bellinger. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Oh, look at that stop. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Will Smith. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Fouled off. The 1-1 home.
Count 2-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. Ripped down the line. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Max Muncy is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Kyle Tucker. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
Next to the Astros.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. The throw home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run.
Now batting, the catcher.
At the plate now, Martin Maldonado as he grounds one briskly to short. To second for 1. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Kike Hernandez. Swing and a line drive, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. Into the box now, Jock Peterson. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Taylor, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tucker is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home, so this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
8-5 tonight. Houston capitalized on a huge 7th inning on the way to the win. Framber Valdez gets the W on the mound, so that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark